Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. In the last 2 hours alone, we have had 2 ceasefire violations on the border in Uri and in Rajouri. Our Indian armed forces are giving Pakistan a fitting and a very strong response. Meanwhile, in Lutyens, Delhi, Rahul Gandhi has with immense pride virtually endorsed the Pulitzer Prize citations that claim that by revoking 370 in Kashmir, India revoked the quote-unquote independence of Kashmir. Now, Pulitzer is a non-Indian organization that has pushed a fake no independence theory on Kashmir out of ignorance, indifference, or other motivations. But when an Indian political party, an Indian politician on Indian soil, sworn to the Indian Constitution, pushes a fake Kashmir was independent theory, a theory which says that after the abrogation of Article 370, Kashmir lost its independence, then that Indian political party is peddling a Pakistani line. So questions must be asked, and questions will be asked. How is it that Rahul Gandhi, who had no time to put out a single tweet on our heroes who made the supreme sacrifice in Handwara, towed the Pakistani line, and that too with such enthusiasm and such glee? Why is it that the Vadra Congress, instead of boosting the morale of those taking on Pakistan, is working so hard to enable the enemy? And how is it that Rahul Gandhi effectively, clearly mirrors the Pakistani line every single time? That, ladies and gentlemen, is debate number 1 tonight. That's debate number 1. Open backing of the Pakistani line a few days after the martyrdom of so many at Handwara. Unforgivable. Debate number 2 tonight. On debate number 2, is the liquor economy more important than health? More important than the lockdown? And debate number 3 tonight. On debate number 3 this evening, we have caught the Hizbul terrorist sponsored by Pakistan live and alive. And he's speaking out a lot. We have a big debate at 10:30 p.m. And here are the headlines. This Tuesday evening, on the debate tonight, as our soldiers fight terror at the border, Rahul Gandhi pushes Pakistan's fake theory on Kashmir's independence. Does the Congress believe that the lies that Kashmir's independence was revoked? Shouldn't the party apologize and force Rahul to retract his stand?
पिछले 24 घंटे में 3,900 एडिशनल केसेस कंफर्म नोट किए गए हैं, जिसके कारण हमारी कुल कंफर्म केसेस की संख्या अब बढ़कर 46,433 हो चुकी है.
With a spike of 3,900 in 24 hours, India's COVID tally crosses 46,700. Massive violations at liquor shops across India. Is the liquor economy more important than lives?
शहीद संतोष कुमार मिश्रा, शहीद अश्विनी कुमार यादव.
India pays tribute to the 8 Handwara martyrs who laid their lives fighting Pakistan-backed terrorists. And a big victory for the forces in the fight against terror. Hizbul terrorist Tanveer Malik arrested in Jammu. Ladies and gentlemen, Rahul Gandhi, former president of the Congress and an elected representative to the Lok Sabha, has formally, seemingly endorsed Pakistan's line on Kashmir. All of India is talking about it tonight, and all of India is absolutely shocked. So when Pulitzer says, and I quote, I'm quoting them, India revoked Kashmir's independence, unquote, Rahul Gandhi gave a thumbs up to this theory. That also at a time when we are battling COVID on the one hand and battling Pakistan on the other. Here we tell you why Rahul should apologize for this pathetic act, and then we debate.
wife of Major Anuj Sood, sat beside her husband one last time. The family of Colonel Ashutosh Sharma saluting India's brave heart in his final journey.
वो जो जज्बा होता है वर्दी पहनने का वो बहुत अलग होता है. वो एक अलग ही चार्म होता है, अलग ही सपना होता है जो आपको ये दुनिया की जो मेटेरियलिस्टिक चीजें हैं उससे बहुत अलग ले जाता है.
These soldiers laid down their lives while fighting Pakistani terror. On the same day, 3 Kashmiri photojournalists, Dar Yasin, Mukhtar Khan and Channi Anand, working with foreign agency Associated Press that is headquartered in New York, were given the Pulitzer Prize for feature photography for their photos taken post the abrogation of Article 370. But what has angered patriotic Indians across is this description on the Pulitzer website that reads, "For striking images of life in the contested territory of Kashmir as India revoked its independence, executed through a communications blackout." This fake theory of Kashmir independence, which was originally peddled by Pakistan, has found a renewed support in former Congress President Rahul Gandhi, who celebrated the award with this tweet. Congratulations to Indian photojournalists Dar Yasin, Mukhtar Khan and Channi Anand for winning a Pulitzer Prize for their powerful images of life in Jammu and Kashmir. You make us all proud.
Astonishingly, the Congress party supports this. Astonishingly that Mr. Rahul Gandhi stands with this citation. We firmly demand that Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, the President of Congress Party, should come out to the open, hold a press conference and should clarify as to what is the stand of the Congress Party as far as Kashmir is concerned.
Not a single tweet for our 8 Handwara martyrs, not a word to salute their memory. But Rahul Gandhi was quick to push Pakistan's lie on Kashmir independence, just like his partymen did in the past.
सर ये कश्मीर आप कहते कि अंदरूनी मामला है, लेकिन आप भी सर लेकिन आप भी यूनाइटेड नेशंस की मॉनिटरिंग लोग करते हैं वहाँ. यूनाइटेड नेशन मॉनिटरिंग करते हैं 1948 से. तो कैसे ये हमें जानकारी चाहिए और कुछ नहीं.
When our soldiers are sacrificing lives fighting terror, how can Rahul back lies stating Kashmir's independence was revoked? Shouldn't Rahul Gandhi apologize and retract the statement that pushes Pakistan's theory? Let's debate.
This is an important debate because a political party has openly followed and supported and peddled the Pakistani line. I would have no problem if Lalit Ambardar, Rahul Gandhi was a Pakistani politician and said and did this. I would have no problem. In fact, this is precisely the line that almost all Pakistani politicians take. And let me also say this to you, Surendra Chauhan, I'm starting with you, that if an Indian politician says and endorses a line that Kashmir's independence has been revoked through the abrogation of Article 370, tell me, and I'd like to start with you, Surendra Chauhan, and Lalit will respond. Tell me, do the people of India have a right or not to demand an apology for an Indian politician and an Indian political party openly taking and peddling a Pakistani line on Kashmir?
So you mean to say that these 3 photojournalists are Pakistani nationals or Indian national?
You want me to respond? You want me to respond?
And if,
do you want me to respond?
Okay,
so here's the response since you asked the question. So listen, 1 minute, 1
Yes,
minute.
you must respond.
Lalit, 1 minute. Lalit, the question was put to me. Lalit, listen.
journalists.
Surendra Chauhan, don't repeat yourself. Lalit, wait a minute. Surendra, don't repeat. Lalit, wait. The question here is this. I'll respond and after that, now Surendra Chauhan, when I'm speaking, don't speak over me. I, frankly, I'm not talking of what the Kashmiri journalists took as pictures or not. I'm talking of the citation upon which they have received the award. The citation, allow me to complete, allow me to complete, allow me to complete, and don't speak over me now because I don't want to raise my voice tonight. So please stop, Surendra Chauhan, when I'm asking you gently. It has been said, as India revoked the independence of Kashmir. And may I add, Lalit,
You are not answering my question.
I am answering the question. They are Indian nationals, obviously, so don't ask me a ridiculous question. But the citation says India. Allow me to complete. Allow me to complete. Allow me to complete. Surendra Chauhan, see, I can shout, but I don't want to tonight. So you should listen to me, unless you are damn scared of my reply. And Surendra Chauhan, don't exhaust me right now. Listen to me. The question is, Lalit, first of all, here is my view, so I'm placing it right here clear. No Indian national should accept an award, including these 3 Kashmiri photographers. They should not accept any award which puts out lies that India revoked Kashmir's independence. These 3 Kashmiri journalists should say, change the citation, then we will take the award. Second point, I'm talking about Rahul Gandhi supporting the line that India revoked the independence of Kashmir. Lalit, that's the moot point. Rahul Gandhi has said that India revoked the... No, Rahul Gandhi... I'm talking about what Rahul Gandhi said. He said that India revoked the independence of Kashmir. He has endorsed that line. Lalit is on the debate now. Open.
He has not endorsed any line. He simply congratulated them. India's woes did not end on 14th of August 1947, when Congress endorsed Jinnah's two-nation theory and accepted partition. After that, in order to please the Kashmir's original Islamist Abdullah, Jawaharlal Nehru accorded Kashmir Article 370, 35A. What irks these Congress people is that in August last year, this particular political dispensation showed political spine and reversed the process by abrogating Article 370. These Congress people are irked because the historical blunder has been reversed by Narendra Modi. This historical blunder that was committed by Jawaharlal Nehru. Listen, आज सुनिए, अभी हमारे शहीदों की राख, सुनिए मिस्टर चौहान, अभी हमारे शहीदों की राख शमशान घाट पे गर्म है और उस शकील काजी की कब्र भी अभी ताजा है और तुम लोग की हिम्मत हुई कि तुमने पूछा, तुमने उनको मुबारकबाद दी, who are questioning India's sovereignty over Kashmir. Shame on you. You think the people of India, the resident of Jammu and Kashmir, do you mean to say that they are not Indian? This is where you divide. This is where you divide. Your leader is quoted in United Nations organization. Your leader was quoted by Pakistan in UNO. Remember it. Listen, India will not forgive you. At a time when we are fighting coronavirus, you guys have unleashed Pakistan jihadi virus in India. You are facilitating bleed India Kashmir jihad. India will not forgive you.
I'd like to come in at this stage, Lalit. What causes me, and Mushtaq would come into the debate with Gaurav Bhatia. I want everyone to come on the debate. Mushtaq, good evening, and you will debate with Gaurav Bhatia, the BJP spokesperson. I first want everyone to have their considered view. You see, we are all on Skype and other video conferencing lines, and therefore it is important we listen to each other. We can listen and debate. And I have placed my position very clear. Mushtaq, you have been a journalist, right? And I am of a firm view, and I have known you in your time as a journalist. The question is, I am of a firm view, and you may disagree with me. I have always said that to be a good journalist, you must first be a nationalist. It doesn't matter, you may not subscribe to my view. The question today is not so much about what Dar Yassin, Mukhtar Khan and Channi Anand have photographed. Though I do believe that photographs should always, Gaurav, be representative of all sides. And therefore, since I have not seen the photographs in detail, I am not making any qualitative judgment on the photographs. I am not qualified to right now. Though I will say that I hope the photographs also picture the stone pelting. I hope the photographs also picture the victims of terrorism. I hope the photographs also show the burnt houses which have been burnt by terrorists. I hope the photographs also show the grenade attacks of the Hizbul and Lashkar. I don't know whether they have, so I won't pass a judgment on that. My question, and Gaurav, both of you will debate, I'll give Mushtaq the first opportunity. My question is that the citation of the award says that India revoked the independence of Kashmir. A, factually incorrect position. Secondly, it has been endorsed by Rahul Gandhi. Now, I don't know why Rahul Gandhi would want to call Kashmir a contested territory whose independence was revoked by the Narendra Modi government. But, without a doubt, when he says congratulations and he puts that as part of his tweet, he is officially endorsing the theory that Kashmir was not and is not fully, completely and incontestably a part of India. So let's debate that fact about Rahul quoting and pushing the Pakistani line. And the greatest irony of all this is, and I'm completing with this, Mushtaq, that even right now when we are broadcasting this, we are talking about the Pakistani firing on the LOC. We are still reporting Handwara. There have been repeated 2 attacks on Handwara. 1 terrorist has been caught alive. I think the country feels a lot of pain today. Not frustration, pain, that an Indian politician has so openly and brazenly taken the Pakistani line and refuses to even clarify why he did. Mushtaq, your turn. After that, Gaurav will respond.
Yes, thank you, Arnab. But you are mixing 2 things. First thing is that we need to congratulate these 3 photojournalists because they are continuing the line of Govind Bihari Lal, who was given the first Pulitzer Prize in 1937. So that's
I personally, Mushtaq, a line of intervention, I want to repeat my position. Sorry, I'll come to you. I personally believe that since these 3 photojournalists carry an Indian passport, they should not accept the award till this citation is corrected, because India never revoked the independence of Kashmir and Kashmir was never an independent country with its own sovereignty. So that is a basic position every self-respecting Indian should take. Now respond.
But it was an autonomous state.
Come on.
370 granted complete autonomy to Kashmir. So that has been eroded by the Congress and later by the BJP. So that is one thing. And second thing that you were mixing is that the killings on the borders and killings within Kashmir, it had broken the myth, the propaganda.
I am asking you for the position of Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party, Mushtaq. I repeated the question so you could amply understand it. No Indian political party can be allowed to take a Pakistani line.
Then you can talk to Rahul Gandhi. Why you need to invite me? I am not here to speak about Rahul Gandhi.
No, but that is... No. Why wouldn't you speak on Rahul Gandhi?
You are mixing 2 things.
Rahul Gandhi has endorsed the Pakistani line. That's the debate.
I want to say certain things.
Even I was not aware about the citation.
Gaurav, okay, now that I've told you about the citation, Mushtaq, okay, I take your point. Okay, Mushtaq, listen to me. Mushtaq, I take your point that you are saying I did not know about the citation. I believe you, Mushtaq. Now that I have said I believe you, and I am reading out the citation to you, right? The citation says, for striking images of life in the contested territory of Kashmir as India revoked its independence. I'm saying to you that since this is the citation, no self-respecting Indian should take that citation. No self-respecting Indian can accept that citation because the citation itself is a horrendous lie. Now Gaurav wants to respond and wants to debate with you. Gaurav.
Arnab, first of all, there can be no debate on this issue, and there is a very strong reason for it. As an Indian, I would say that nation has been deeply hurt by what Rahul Gandhi has done. And India is strong enough to deal with the enemies like Pakistan, Hafiz, Sayyid. But enemies within, like Rahul Gandhi, are very dangerous. I was watching the videos of our martyrs, Colonel Ashutosh Sharma, Major Anuj Sood. I just want to say one thing. They gave, don't smile. Mushtaq, don't smile. I'm talking about the martyrs of the country. I will not take it for a second. All your dissents, all your differences, don't smile. Please do not smile.
You are talking about Rahul Gandhi.
Respect those martyrs. respect. No, don't speak in between,
Sir,
but
we
don't
have all
smile. We are paying homage to them. We are paying homage to them. You listen to me now. You listen to me. If I lose my cool, believe me, I'll not be able to control myself. Listen to me. This is the voice of our country right now. And I'm not talking about the politics right now. Arnab, all the 8 martyrs gave their life for a cause. The cause was India, their motherland. The cause was that every inch of the territory is sovereign. And that is why they gave their life. What Rahul Gandhi is doing, he is insulting their supreme sacrifice.
Was also killed.
And I just, please do not speak in between. Please do not speak in between. Please do not speak in between. I warn you. Do not speak in between like a Jahil Gawar. Beech mein mat bolo.
Calm down! No personal language, no attacks, no abuse.
Chup ho jao. Now, all that I want to say today is what Rahul Gandhi has done, Arnab. He has legitimized what Pakistan has been saying. And we have been very strong in our fight. And we are sure that we will get back the Pakistani occupied Kashmir, not the Indian controlled Kashmir, as the citations say. But Rahul Gandhi is weakening that fight. And as an Indian, I'm ashamed of such a person. Second, Rahul Gandhi, do you have the courage to look in the eye of daughter of Colonel Ashutosh Sharma or wife of Major Anuj Sood and tell her that the cause for which they gave their life was not worth fighting for? And people like you, traitors like you, side with Pakistan without making an iota of sacrifice? Shame on you. And that is all I have to say in the first part, Arnab. Today, Rahul Gandhi has become a disgrace. He's worse than a traitor. And every Indian is deeply hurt.
I think what Rahul Gandhi has done today is just, unforgivable. Ifra, 1 minute, I'm coming to you. Yeah. What Rahul Gandhi has done today is deeply painful and completely unacceptable. I will tell you why. Because this is not the time. It was never the time. But Gaurav, I want you to debate with Ifra and Subrashta also. Actually, let Subrashta debate with Ifra, then I'll bring you in. Rahul Gandhi has said that you make us proud, he said to the photojournalists who have been given an award, and the citation says for contested territory of Kashmir, Subrashta, as India revoked its independence. And all over the last 24 hours, we've been seeing pictures. Our 3 CRPF Jawans, they were working to safeguard our valley in the time of COVID. They were taking on terrorists in gun battles. And they watched 3 of their fellow CRPF men martyred for the sake of safety in the valley. We are today saluting Colonel Ashutosh Sharma, and the daughter of Ashutosh Sharma who sacrificed his life was fighting tears and resolutely saluting him during his last rites, that young girl. I'm seeing these pictures, Subrashta, and I'm playing them as I'm asking you the question. I'm seeing the pictures of Colonel Ashutosh Sharma's family on the one side. And I'm reporting that Rahul Gandhi is supporting Pakistan's line on the other and saying, great, Kashmir's independence was revoked by Narendra Modi. Why do we need to watch this? And how long will we continue to watch this? On the one side, Subrashta, a brave officer's family. And on the other side, these statements. And through the entire day, not an apology. See, I'm not even bringing up Palghar, not a word on Palghar, not a word on Hanwara, not an apology on this. Okay, we brought it to his attention. Maybe right now, a one-line tweet, I'm really sorry for what I've done, but not an apology, Subrashta. That's why there is more pain tonight at what Rahul Gandhi is doing.
Why should we be surprised? It's not the first time that Rahul Gandhi has sided with the enemies at a time when India is actually putting up a fight with either Pakistan or with China. Do you remember Doklam? Do you remember the closed-door conversations that Rahul Gandhi did? Until date,
yes.
He has not come out in the open and ever explained to the public what conversation went on with the Chinese officials who were putting up a nasty fight with our soldiers at the borders. This is not the first time that he has done it. And you are absolutely correct. That I was checking Rahul Gandhi's Twitter timeline while we were, on the debate. Maybe I might have missed out on something. Maybe Rahul Gandhi would have said something about Handwara, where even one Jammu and Kashmir police officer has been slain as a martyr. There's not a word on that. Let's understand Rahul Gandhi's entire life and his entire politics is dedicated to towing a Pakistani line, is
Absolutely.
dedicated to towing the line of Chinese officials, is dedicated to hampering India's national interests, whether it is about, siding with these two enemy nations, or it is about going abroad and making nasty comments about India's poverty, India's malnutrition. I mean, Arnab, I know it's a slight
Ifra, I can't hear
slightly
it.
from the debate.
Give us
But
ma'am, please let us respond. We have heard you.
Who is speaking.
No, we have listened to you for a while. No, we can't. The entire debate can't be given to you. Please listen to the response. Please listen to the response.
Let her complete,
we can't
Ifra.
give you 10 minutes. No.
Let her complete, Ifra.
Are you the spokesperson?
That you're not able to take an insult on Rahul Gandhi? Are you going to lynch me because I'm talking about Rahul Gandhi tonight?
Yeah, I just lost your audio. You're back.
In
She's back.
Pulwama,
Subrashta.
the person who supplied,
if at all, you brand yourself as daughter of Kashmir who talks about Kashmir. You should have been ashamed of the fact that Rahul Gandhi has not said a single word on the martyr of Jammu and Kashmir soil. A police officer who laid down his life while fighting terrorists in Kashmir. You should be ashamed of yourself that you are tacitly supporting Rahul Gandhi
in this openly anti-national stand. And please do not cast yourself as an anti-national, Ifra. If you cannot speak anything against Rahul Gandhi's vicious statements right now, please back off. Have the courtesy to raise issues that matter to the people and not issues that matter to the people of Pakistan or China. Please understand, I'm not a BJP person, Ifra. Get your facts right. Get your facts right. Speak in one language. If you want to talk in Hindi, let me revert to you in Hindi. अभी शहीदों के चिता की राख ठंडी नहीं हुई. जो लोग मिट्टी में दबाए गए वो अभी मिट्टी
Sarfaraz Wani on the
is it that the BJP has supplied
Sarfaraz.
RDX
और आप जैसे लोग नेशनल राष्ट्रीय टेलीविजन पर बैठकर
Sarfaraz.
कश्मीरी पुलिस ऑफिसर्स के मारे जाने पर राहुल गांधी का हाथ प्रशस्त करते हैं. शर्म आनी चाहिए आप लोगों को, इफ्रा.
I'd like.
शर्म आनी चाहिए आप लोगों को.
Okay, I'd like Sarfaraz to come into the debate with Gaurav Arya. Sarfaraz, I'll come to you first. See, Imran Khan and Gaurav will debate with you. Let's go one by one. My point is, it's not about emboldening Pakistan, it's about towing Pakistan's line. These two are two different things.
Absolutely.
The question is, Sarfaraz, why is Rahul Gandhi, and my focus is on Rahul Gandhi, why is he or is he not taking a straight Pakistani line? Because Gaurav, right after Imran Khan rushed to the UN Security Council over the domicile rules in Kashmir being expanded, in the past also you'd remember, Rahul Gandhi immediately has now started tweeting fake theories about how India revoked Kashmir's independence. Now you know what Pakistan will do? Pakistan will take this quote of Rahul Gandhi, this endorsement by Rahul Gandhi of the citation of Pulitzer and wave it towards the entire world. Now, how can a sitting member of parliament who has taken an oath to uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India back claims that Kashmir is contested territory? That also contested territory with no independence. I'm on a very straightforward approach. You have broken the rules under which you were sworn to the Lok Sabha. You should be dismissed from parliament. And more importantly, Sarfaraz, you see, our army men with their heads held high marched into an 8-hour gun battle in Handwara. Don't forget that. You know why, Sarfaraz? To keep you and me safe. You are safe today, you, Sarfaraz, because Colonel Ashutosh Sharma, Major Anuj Sood, Nayak Rajesh, Lance Nayak Dinesh, and Sub-Inspector Sagir Ahmad Pathan. They are the ones who fought and gave up their lives. Now, after that, within days, Gaurav, an Indian political party called the Vadra Congress, immediately starts taking the Pakistani line. We ask questions, you are saying, why are we asking you? Well, because you're an Indian party. If you were a political Pakistani party, I would not ask you. So, Sarfaraz, I'm on that limited point. Please come into the debate with Gaurav. Which one of you would like to start first? By the way, lot of responses from viewers tonight. Thank you for your responses. Sarfaraz.
Okay. Well, this is my first show on Republic. I don't understand why Republic TV always looks like to me that it is the official channel of the BJP. Why is
this is an Indian position? One second. Sarfraz, you and I. One second. You and I. Sarfraz, I'll tell you one thing. Sarfraz, listen to me. I hold an Indian passport. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute, Sarfraz. I'll intervene because you. No. I'm giving you online intervention. I hold an Indian passport. So do you. So does Gaurav. Since we hold Indian passports, we can't take a Pakistani line. Now you can say what you want after that. Please continue.
Well, it's not about Pakistan. This award, this Pulitzer Prize has not been given by Pakistan. It has not been given by
the citation?
Middle Eastern country.
What is the citation?
It has been given by an independent
What
body.
is the citation?
And that independent body
What
has
is the citation?
That process is
What is the citation?
They have their own modus operandi to choose. And we are
They can choose. I'm not worried about their choice. I'm worried about an Indian politician supporting a citation that takes the Pakistani line.
Which will get award and which will not get award.
1 second. I'm not discussing who gets an award. You
it's
go
not
get,
about Pakistani
go
line.
get all the awards. I have no problem. It's about the citation. The citation says that Indian.
And these,
no. What does the citation say?
Sarfraz. These journalists are Indians. You should have been proud that Indians are getting awarded.
Two things.
These Indians are getting awarded because of their exceptional
two things to you.
I need to come in
here.
The
Indian passport does not come for free. The Indian passport does not come for free. The Indian passport carries with it the basic obligation of loyalty to the country. If you're not loyal to the country, you cannot carry a passport. Now, Gaurav would like to respond to you. Gaurav.
So who is this channel to decide whether we are loyal or not?
I'd like to tell...
who are the people of India to decide who is loyal or not?
Keep it very short.
You take a Pakistani line, you're not loyal to the country. Please continue.
Keep it very short.
I don't understand. Who are you to decide?
Okay.
Well, the people of India decide. I'm a citizen of India. I decide for myself. You decide for yourself. You should also be loyal to the country, Sarfraz. I'm telling you. I'm sure you are. When you're a lawyer, you do your law by the Constitution of India. You are sworn by the Constitution of India. Your livelihood is by the Constitution of India. So show loyalty to India. That's the only point I'm making. Unsolicited advice to you. Gaurav.
Why are you communalizing everything?
I'm saying what is communal about saying we are all sworn by the Constitution of India. Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christian, we are all sworn by the Constitution of India. No self-respecting Indian should accept a Pakistani line. There's nothing communal about it. Now 1 second. Gaurav is responding to you, Sarfraz.
What is Pakistani line in this prize?
Arnab, I have 2 quick points to make. Sarfraz, please let me respond to you. Sarfraz, this is not a political rally in Srinagar. Please allow me to respond. Arnab, number 1, all these guys are saying here on this platform that these 3 journalists are Indian. Even Mir Jafar was Indian. Right? These people have sold their country for a Pulitzer Prize. That is what they have done. And now Rahul Gandhi, Arnab, this is my last point, second and last point. Rahul Gandhi wants to become the Prime Minister of the country. You know, in the impossible eventuality that he does, become the Prime Minister of the country, Arnab, can he be trusted with national security? He has been quoted by Pakistanis in the United Nations Security Council. He and Arundhati Roy are birds of the same feather. They're being quoted by Pakistani army. They're being quoted by Pakistan against India.
Yeah. I'd like Rajiv Sharma to come in.
I don't understand.
Rajiv.
These 3 Pulitzer Prize winners are Indian. So Mir Jafar was an Indian. Big deal.
Now, my question to you, Rajiv, is welcome to the program. Rajiv, the fact is the only limited point I'm making to you, and it's good to see you after a long time. Rajiv, is there any doubt in your mind that the entire narrative of quote-unquote Kashmir's independence being revoked is right out of Pakistan's playbook? This is a Pakistani line. Simple question. Please respond.
Okay. Have you finished?
Yes, please.
Okay. Now, let me respond and kindly listen to me in full.
First of all, a brief answer to your question. Yes, you are right. Your question is absolutely valid. Now, let me tell you something which you may not raise in your debate, is that Rahul Gandhi has tied himself up in knots, and that too he has allowed himself to be tied up in knots by none other than Sambit Patra, the spokesperson. And he has stated something without realizing the consequences. Even when the government is giving Padma awards, it sends an advance team to the awardee. whether you will take the Padma Shri or Padma Bhushan, and only after the consent the Padma awards are given to that person. Now, what happens after Rahul Gandhi has taken this line? Those three journalists refuse to take the award. That is point number one. Point number two, Arnab, is that even Sambit Patra's contention is not 100% valid. He has, in his two tweets, one in Hindi, one in English, he has given two photos. And he says that the caption says, Indian occupied Kashmir. Factually incorrect. You see the Sambit Patra tweet, you will find that the caption says, India controlled Kashmir. There is a huge difference between India controlled Kashmir and Indian occupied Kashmir or whatever. Now,
can I respond to you?
Now let him complete, please. Gaurav. Let him complete. Let Rajiv complete. I will allow you a substantial response to that. Yeah, Rajiv, complete your point.
Last point, Arnab. Last point is that he has given certain photos. I do not know whether those were the photos which were used in the citation. Which were awarded, which were selected, which were the reasons for Pulitzer Award. And also, you know, Arnab, very well that the Western media, if you are so sensitive about Indian-controlled Kashmir usage, then in that case, the entire Western media, the US media, UK media, Canadian media,
Rajiv,
even all the developed country media, they use India-controlled Kashmir and Pakistan.
Rajiv, may I give you a one-line response and then get into the debate with Gaurav? One-line response from my side, just as a point I want to make to Rajiv, and then Gaurav, you respond. First of all, Rajiv, I feel you're being very indulgent. Rahul Gandhi is not a 15-year-old boy, he's a 51-year-old Indian politician.
That's what I said.
No, let me complete the point. Let me complete. No, we can't treat him like, one second. Secondly, my question was to you. I couldn't care less who gets the Pulitzer, what they say in what context. But when an Indian politician, a member of parliament, endorses a citation which says that the contested territory of Kashmir's independence was revoked by the Narendra Modi government, by the Indian government, then that is an endorsement. This is exactly like Imran Khan demanding a plebiscite on Kashmir. And I want to ask you, Rajiv, is it a coincidence or a conspiracy that Rahul Gandhi's line is almost exactly a mirror of Imran Khan's line? That's a very serious question. You need to consider that. Now, Gaurav wants to respond to you.
Now, Rajiv ji, now I hope you will hear me out. You made a point about Indian controlled being mentioned in the citation. Please hear me out.
Rajiv, please
hear me out.
Rahul Gandhi...
Sarfaraz is also responding. What's Sarfaraz is on the debate with Gaurav?
I cannot.
Arnab, can I first respond to him?
Under extreme circumstances, Kashmiri journalists have worked.
Arnab, I need my time. I don't want to shout at any... Mr. Sarfaraz, can you bear with me? Can I first respond to Mr. Rajiv? You are a lawyer, you are a colleague, and I want to raise a point of the Constitution of India. Please hear me out. Please hear me out.
Professional duties.
Please hear me out. Please hear me out. Bear with me.
Their role.
Now, Mr. Rajiv, you said the citation mentions Indian control. Even mentioning Indian control is highly objectionable and unacceptable to any Indian.
And I'll give you the reason. The citation says contested territory of Kashmir as India revoked its independence, and that is the citation endorsed by Rahul Gandhi. Let's be clear.
First, listen to me. Kashmir is an integral part of India, as the Constitution of India says so. Read Article 1 to 4 and read the Schedule 1, which talks about Jammu and Kashmir being an integral part of India. Second, I'm talking of the Constitution because my friend, my younger friend, is also a lawyer. I'm sure you have faith in the Constitution of India. A member of parliament is supposed to take oath under the Constitution to protect the Constitution. What Rahul Gandhi has done, he has jeopardized the sovereignty and the integrity of our country. Ifra, why are you speaking in between? Why this verbal diarrhea? Why can't you speak in your own turn? Why are you speaking over me? Who are you? You support the terrorists and you then say it is your freedom of speech. Remember, people of India will not forgive traitors like you.
You supplied RDX to Pulwama terrorists.
You have a license
You
from
supplied
Pakistan.
RDX to Pulwama terrorists. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Calm down, everyone. Calm down.
Supplying RDX to Pulwama terrorists. NIA has arrested a BJP person. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of the party which is supplied RDX to Pulwama terrorists.
Ifra, I think you should be. Ifra, I think 1 second, please. Gaurav, 1 minute. Gaurav, calm down. Ifra, 1 point, please. And please don't intervene. Please don't intervene for 20 seconds. Ifra, when I'm saying something now, you will hear me. You will hear me, Ifra. Ifra, you can't get away with that. You can't get away with that, Ifra. And you should be strong enough to take a response. Ifra, Pulwama was carried out by Pakistani terrorists. And you are towing a terrorist line. You are towing a terrorist line when you make that kind of irresponsible statement that an Indian political party was responsible for Pulwama. You should measure your words and be careful of what you say, because you too hold an Indian passport. Gaurav is on the debate. Lalit Ambardar is on the debate as well. Those provocative statements must be expunged.
One thing to say.
These voices, anti-India voices coming from Kashmir Valley is not surprising. I am worried about the Quislings. They are living in Delhi. Look Delhi. Listen, Arnab, Mr. Arnab Goswami. You know what?
Mushtaq. Calm down,
They have been cultivating these voices in India. They are Quislings out there to balkanize India. Listen, ask these journalists, have they ever reported genocide of Kashmiri Hindus? Have they reported ever genocide of Kashmiri Hindus? Ask Rahul Gandhi. Hello, Rahul Gandhi. Listen, you are representing Congress party. You have violated the unanimous decision, unanimous resolution of Parliament of India.
You have always been trying to demean Kashmiris.
Part of India.
You have always been trying to demean Kashmiris.
Liberating
You have never spoken about the violations that are happening here. Why our internet is still banned? Why thousands of youth are still languishing in jails under black laws?
You are Wahhabi Sunni Islamists. Kashmir is more than 5,000 years old.
Stop this Islamophobia.
Kashmir is the fountain of India's civilization leaders.
Calm down, everyone. My point is, Lalit, calm down. Mushtaq, let us not in our moment of emotion, move away from the subject of the debate. What is the subject of the debate? Lalit, 1 second, 1 minute. Gaurav will debate with you. Gaurav will debate with Mushtaq. Gaurav and Mushtaq. Calm down, everyone. Gaurav, I am looking at the whole angle of the Pakistani line. Gaurav, I'm coming to you. Gaurav Bhatia, I'm coming to you. My point here is, Lalit, calm down. You see, soon after the abrogation of 370, what did Rahul Gandhi say? He said, there are reports of people dying in Jammu and Kashmir. What did Pakistan do? Pakistan the next month used Rahul Gandhi's quote and made it part of the opening pages of their anti-India dossier at the UNHRC. Who was enabling Pakistan? Rahul Gandhi. Wittingly or unwittingly, I don't know. But this is not forgivable. And all I am asking today, and this question, Mushtaq, people of India are asking. Rahul Gandhi said the Indian government is quote-unquote unilaterally tearing apart J&K. Immediately, the Pakistan Foreign Office said no unilateral step by the government of India can change the disputed status. How come even the language of Rahul Gandhi and the government of Pakistan is exactly the same, and the timing also is so one chronologically before the other? Now, come on, Mushtaq.
Then best thing should be that he should be arrested.
Come on,
like Farooq Abdullah was arrested, like Mahbub Mufti still is under arrest, who formed a government with BJP. Then they should be arrested. If he is so much anti-national, he is speaking against Indian state, Indian sovereignty. He should be arrested.
Arnab, can I make my point? I don't want to shout
has been ruling like dictator.
Mushtaq, sun lo.
Let's continue.
Sun lo, Mushtaq. Mushtaq, sun lo. Please suno. This point has been raised on your channel, Arnab, that Pulitzer Prize has been won by 3 Indians. I just want to say one thing. 1000 Pulitzer Prize, Nobel Prize, Magsaysay Award Prize सब रख दो और एक तरफ एक तिरंगा रख दो. तिरंगा भारी होगा क्योंकि thousands and lakhs of soldiers have given their life. Our Tiranga will outweigh all these prizes, and I'm sure these 3 Indians will come forward and they will not accept the Pulitzer Prize.
They should not.
Until unless the citation is changed.
Completely.
That is the faith every Indian has in all these journalists. If you have loved your motherland, what Pulitzer बाहर की country देती है, आपको अपने वतन से मोहब्बत होनी चाहिए, जैसे औरंगजेब राइफलमैन को थी, जैसे आशुतोष शर्मा को है, जैसे अयूब पंडित को थी. याद रखना, राहुल गांधी से प्यार करने से कुछ नहीं मिलेगा, भारत माता से प्यार करने से मिलेगा, हिंदुस्तान से प्यार करने से मिलेगा. हिंदुस्तान रहेगा
आपने
तो
जैसे पहले प्यार किया था, आपने मुलायम सिंह यादव से पहले प्यार किया था, अब अमित शाह मोदी से प्यार कर रहे हैं वैसे.
अगर
जैसे मुलायम सिंह यादव अखिलेश यादव से किया था और अब मोदी से कर रहे हैं, वैसे प्यार करना है क्या?
और आप कहते हैं कि ये इंडियन एडमिनिस्ट्रेटेड टेरिटरी है.
गौरव जी,
संविधान का आर्टिकल 1 पढ़िए, 3rd शेड्यूल पढ़िए. राहुल गांधी ने शपथ ली है संविधान की रक्षा करने की, और राहुल गांधी इसी संविधान को तार-तार करते हैं. लानत है. क्या कह रहे हैं? मैं आपसे पूछ रहा हूं, हम लोग अलग कैसे हो गए? हम लोग अलग कैसे हो गए? भारत तो दोनों का देश है, हम लोग अलग कैसे हो गए बताइए?
आप डिवाइड कर रहे हैं.
क्या कश्मीर? मैं आपसे पूछ रहा हूं, मैं आपसे पूछ रहा हूं, कश्मीर भारत का अभिन्न अंग है या नहीं? हाँ या ना में जवाब दीजिए. कश्मीर भारत का अभिन्न अंग है या नहीं? हाँ या ना में जवाब दीजिए.
कश्मीर was always an integral part.
मुश्ताक सिकंदर answer that. किया जब लिखा हुआ है
Sikandar will answer that.
इंडिया
They are giving this whole angle.
किसी की हिम्मत कैसे हुई?
Northeast and other states are enjoying autonomy, complete autonomy. Nagaland is negotiating with BJP even about currency and different flags. Kashmir had its own autonomy.
You are doing well as a union territory. Be satisfied with that.
They have eroded.
Leave the country.
They have eroded. They have mistrusted every Kashmiri. Every Kashmiri they have mistrusted.
We will tell you
Gaurav,
what your real place is. Okay.
Anti-national. They have declared Baba Mufti, with whom they had formed government.
You talk about the constitution. There are courts in the country. Mehbooba Mufti approached the Supreme Court. She did not get any relief. Are you aware of that? Are you above the Supreme Court of India? Are you above the constitution? Are you above the 130 crore people who have given this constitution to the country? Nonsense. You will give any nonsense to us and we'll take it.
370 was given by the Constitution.
By the rule of law.
370 autonomy was given by the Constitution.
And tell Rahul Gandhi.
Which constitution are you? 1 minute. Mushtaq, I don't think you are prepared. Which disappoints me, Mushtaq. 1 minute. Mushtaq, tell me one thing. What does Article 3 under Part 2 of the then Constitution of India, of then Constitution of Jammu and Kashmir, then Constitution, what did it say?
Part of India.
It says the state of Jammu and Kashmir is and shall be an integral part of India. Second point is this. Second point is this. Some things in life are non-negotiable. You understand? You don't have. Now listen, Mushtaq. You can keep debating. You can keep shouting. Sarfaraz can object. Fact of the matter is, the same Congress party almost gave up Siachen. They held talks with Yasin Malik. Sharm el-Sheikh happened when Manmohan Singh was at the helm. The Congress Working Committee said 370 is the only binding factor between Kashmir and the rest of India. Ifra, listen. Congress compromised Kashmir. We won't. Subrashta, I hate to raise this once again. Subrashta, but Congress party gave a clean chit to Pakistan after Pulwama, calling the terrorists as homegrown so-called terrorists. This line that she's reading out, this Pakistani line, is also the Congress line.
Absolutely. Which is why Arnab, even before we had a conversation, I called Ifra, the unofficial spokesperson of the Congress party. Please note that she would not allow me to speak, and I have to raise my voice over her because clearly I have a better pitch than her. Let's get this very clear that columnists like Ifra Jan are basically people who have been paid by I don't know who. I'm not Ifra to make blind allegations, but perhaps she's been paid by the ISI to openly and blatantly say her statements on national television. How dare she say that Pulwama was orchestrated by the Indian government? Does she hold an Indian passport? And if she does, and if she is ashamed of being an Indian, which she is, then she should surrender her passport, swear on national television that she is never going to go out of the country and be represented as an Indian.
Shame on the Bharatiya Janata Party. Shame on you guys. Shame on you, Shivarashtra. Shame on you for standing with the terrorists. Shame on you.
Do not even
Subrashtra.
have any credibility left now. And people like Ifra Jahan should be taken to task. And no citizen in the country
I think in order, after the way the people of the country are responding to this debate, the least that Rahul Gandhi should do, Lalit Ambardar, is issue a public apology. A public apology at the very least, Gaurav Arya. Public apology at the very least, Gaurav. Nothing less than a public apology. A few days after Handwara, he has touched a raw nerve, Gaurav Arya. A public apology we demand. We demand a public apology. We demand a public apology. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll take a pause there only for want of time, and on the other side tonight, I'll tell you why I think opening up the liquor economy is a ridiculous idea. See you in a few minutes.